Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Better Late Than Dead, episode number 2 of our little early look at of the game itself over here. If you didn't catch the first episode, go back and take a look at it. I kind of discussed more of the basics of the game, how it works out, what it is that we're doing here, etc, etc. This time around we're going to have a bit more fun with the game. So, we ended up in this little, I guess, broken down, deserted little village of a shack area. Nothing important here. They're just barrels, obviously they are. Did we show off that I could actually refill my bottles with this beforehand, or did I miss that last episode around? Well, I don't have an empty bottle right now, so once we get an empty bottle, I'll show it off. But yeah, you could actually refill your water right there, but it's a one-time thing, so don't expect to, you know, be able to fill your bottle of water ad infinitum. It's like a one-time shot for sure. But there's actually an easier way to keep hydrated in this game, and I'll show you that pretty quick soon here. But for now, let's find out what this is all about. Hey guys, you can store your supplies here, bags, clothes, maybe even some food. Who knows? But please, keep the place clean. I don't want to come here and beat all of you to death. Just kidding. It's a really interesting way to kid around, I gotta say. The roof has some problems, as you can see. Trying to fix it as soon as possible. Cheers, XR87, which that alone's like a really weird sign off itself too. XR87. As you can imagine, we cannot open this door. Can you open it with the old key like I opened that one? Maybe. I've tried before to use that key on this door and it never opened. It mentioned a roof though, correct? And I thought that was kind of like a hint for you to come to the roof and actually find an opening through there. I've done it before, and there's no way to get in there to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure anyway. I mean, I could give it a try. No, yeah, see, there's no opening there whatsoever. I've tried crouching underneath that little second layer of a roof that they added there. But there's no way to get in there, at least to my knowledge as yet. If you know how to do that, please let me know, because I have no idea. Anyway, since we are under the gun here in terms of our food and thirst, we want to continue going forward. Now, one of the things that I forgot to mention last episode, it was kind of dark, so I really couldn't tell from afar. This sign over here is actually really interesting. I'm not sure if we could kind of zoom in on it right now that we're swimming. No, we're going to have to wait till we get off to land here. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's actually read this out of here really quickly. Evolution. And then there's like a company logo. Now, in episode 1, I mentioned this is kind of like a really weird spin-off, at least for me, of Lost and the island of Dr. Moreau, or Moreau, I should say. Moreau. I'm not sure. It's probably like a weird accent you have to throw in there to make that happen. But anyway, the comparison is really fitting because, you know, that's over here talking about evolution. Now, as we progress forward, we'll probably, hopefully, read some of the weird notes that we're going to start coming about here pretty soon to flesh out the story behind the game. But there's also a bunch of weird animals on the loose here, like, and there's like a really weird, interesting amount of animals, and it's just like a weird mixture of them is the big thing that worries me about the whole thing. And there's also certain notes that allude to testing on humans and animals, so yeah. It's just kind of like a theory on my part, but I do believe there's like a really weird, crazy human experimentation that was going on in this deserted island here. I tried to search the island for a set of keys. I heard rumors that there is a lab somewhere on the large island, but I can't find it. The wolves have already killed 2 people. I saw everything. Alrighty, good to know. Those wolves don't fuck around too. I've actually ran into one of them, and let's just say it was probably better for me to not mess around with him going forward, at least when I had any proper weaponry to my knowledge. Now, I know there's a weapon that I will run into down the line, which is a pipe. And I guess you can use the knife as a weapon as well, but I'm not sure if combat is something you want to do here unless you have, like, maybe a gun or something down the line. Are there guns? No idea. No idea whatsoever. We're getting relatively hungry, though. How's our mango situation like? Only 2 more mangoes left. Ugh. That might be a problem. I could keep hydrated easily by, you know, knocking down coconuts and peeling them open with my knife, but I have no idea how to actually get food beyond mangoes and fruits. I've seen rabbits. I guess you could probably kill rabbits or something. I don't know. We'll have to find out. There are cameras and machines everywhere. Someone is watching us. If you can read this and want to help me, find me at the other part of this beach. I know a place where we can stock up on medicine. Alrighty. Yet another note that reads about meeting up with somebody. In the first episode, we saw a note that mentioned meeting somebody at the very top of the island. And now this one's over here talking about the other side of the beach for medicine. So, whether those people are really there or not in this build of the game is really beyond me. Maybe they're already dead for all I know. Maybe I'm here like years and years after this shit went down. I don't know. Open this up. We have another key. Key basic. Alrighty. Now, it's going to be a little bit different from the old keys that we've acquired. Those are now used to open who knows what. I haven't really messed around with those just yet. Haven't found an opening in the past to use that key. But we have it now, at the very least, and we'll keep our eyes peeled. Now, hunger is coming down I want to hold on to those mangoes a little bit more here, but I feel that soon enough we're going to have to cave in and eat them. I know of one other location that we could go to right now to get some food, though. And it's probably where we should go, just so we have a little bit of backup food. I do want to actually investigate areas that I haven't checked out on the island beforehand. But before we do that, I want to get a really good grip in terms of our survival aspects here, because I would hate to just die instantly. And I'm pretty sure it's permadeath, so there's no reloading your old save when you die as well. So, yeah, if we want to make this run worth our time and worth our merit, you might as well try to survive as long as possible here. My stamina is being an issue, so let's just hang out here for a second. I'm going to shake down this tree and just regain a little bit of stamina here if you don't mind. Again, I would really love stamina to just regain as you're walking. You know, you're not running, let me just regain a little bit, at least let me gain a little bit of stamina while walking, if not any, you know? So let me just shake these trees down. More coconuts. Let's pick up a coconut right now and actually drink, because we're a little bit thirsty, right? Inventory is full, that's a problem. Well, I don't need 2 lighters. I should have dropped one of those back home, but whatever. Let me pick up coconut. I'm not sure if I need an extra empty space to craft, but let me just try crafting right now without it. So we'll do coconut, and we will do the cutting action. There you go, we got a coconut prepared, great. I don't think this actually takes care of your hunger, it's just water, just thirst if I'm right. Let me give it the old college try though. 1 and... let's look at our hunger here. No, just thirst as I imagine. But you could actually drink the second time around, finish that off, which is great. And then you could actually toss this too. I'm not sure if you could use this as a weapon or something, but just take a coconut to somebody's head. Anyway, our stamina's back. Let's take advantage of this time right now, because if we hit a storm, we could be boned here. Now, when storms happen, I don't think we've seen those just yet. I don't think there was any storms in episode 1, but when those actually hit, you have to hang out under a tree. Otherwise, if you're running around without the coverage of a tree, you are going to get sick, and that's going to kill you. No, I mean, obviously, you know, oh, big surprise, Falcon, sicknesses kill you. Yeah, alright, smart ass, I'm fully aware. But you know what I meant? I'm just trying to break it down in a tutorialized manner. Now, if Mr. Bear was over there and dead, I could possibly consider cutting his body down and, you know, cooking this meat and having a bunch of food to survive for a long time. Now, I'm not sure if he's even there or not. On the very first episode, we went to that little cave that I was actually just looking at, and I mentioned there should have been a bear, but there wasn't, which was weird to me. There's been 2 instances in the past for me with that bear. One time he was there dead, and the second time he was there alive. I have no idea what triggered either event, and when we recorded episode 1, he just wasn't there whatsoever. So, I guess we've gone through every single sort of RNG potential with that bear. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. But we need to get across over there because I know there's some food in that island. And my stamina's being a goddamn issue again. My hunger's going down. You know what? We're gonna have to eat these mangoes whether we want to or not. Otherwise, we're just not gonna make it to that other island. Alright, so... stamina. Let's go forward. And I might cut this off because this is a bit of a long swim and nothing really exciting is gonna happen. I don't know. Unless there's some crocodiles or some sharks that show up, I'll just end up cutting it off until we're on the other side of the island over here. Alrighty guys, and we're on the island now itself that we swam across over here. There's something really interesting I want to show off that I will show off really shortly, but of course, because of our swimming, our stamina bar is completely filled up, so I'm just going to regain some energy here. Meanwhile, we do it, I guess we'll shake down this tree, and maybe it'll drop something other than coconuts so we can actually refill our hunger meter in a different way. Obviously, it is kind of like a failed attempt of mine, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get any food suddenly. Why would it suddenly switch up the pattern for me? Nope. But, you know, I'm keeping my hopes up. Now, over here, there's going to be a weapon for us, if I'm right. But more importantly, in terms of eeriness to the island itself, I'm going to show you something here pretty interesting soon enough. But for now, let's just open this up. This is not it, what I'm showing you, obviously. It's another knife, which we have 1 already on us, and we have probably 2 more back in the first island. Dear Diary, I lost you. I just have scraps of paper to write on. I have been eating mangoes for a month. I think it's like an enforced juice diet. I have searched this island and the other small one. Excuse me, game? I don't know what the billboard is advertising. KL1? If you know what that means, please write here. I will leave the paper and pen. Maybe they got their letters mixed up and it was supposed to be KRS1? No? Any old school gangster rap fans around here? You'd be surprised the amount of gangster rap I listened to growing up, man. But I did. I don't listen to it these days and everything like that, and probably don't sound like I listen to gangster rap, but let me tell you, Falcon had his fair share of, you know, Ice Cube, KRS-One, dog pound and all that shit, man. Anyway, let's progress here forward. We're probably packed to the... Actually, no, we have some more room. Great. Now, if we come over here, we should be able to find another form, I guess, of weapon. It probably would serve as a weapon. I think it's right here. Yeah. Have a pipe. Great. Let's go ahead and equip that here really quickly. Yeah, sure. Slot number 1 sounds fine. Let's go ahead and get my water action going on here. Slot 2 sounds good. And again, if we find some food, we'll equip that really shortly. We're out of food right now. I know there's some food that we could actually find right now, which is where I'm headed to. But I want to show off something in the island here. At least this portion of the island. And that's another old key. Is that like the third one? Second one, as a matter of fact. Oh man, we're completely packed again. No good, especially for food. Anyway, let's see if we could... I'm trying to find out if we can see it from here, but I don't think... What is this? Just broken down stuff, huh? Yeah. Let me take out my pipe just in case something arises. Now, can we see what I'm trying to show you guys from this angle? I don't think we can. We might have to hit the shore to actually... Oh no, not a rain. This is actually really bad because it's going to keep me from wandering for a while. And what's bad about this is we have no food. I can't really wait it out right now. I need to continue making progress. So we're going to play this a little bit more risky, and that is that I'm going to be continuing moving, but I'm going to try to move under the, I guess the shelter of the trees here. There should be some food coming up for us here pretty shortly, but there's rain. Oh god, I'm freezing now. Let's actually get under a tree soon before I get sick. Is this enough? That's enough. Okay. Over there's the body, as you can see. There's gonna be some food right next to that body for us. Stamina. Don't fail me now. And we'll come over here. Okay. Meanwhile, our stamina goes back down. Let's go ahead and just shake this tree down. Luckily, our freezing is going down shortly. Why you're not freezing while just hanging out under a tree? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the rain that's actually cold itself, and as long as you stay dry from the rain, you don't get cold. I don't know. What dropped? More coconuts, huh? Alrighty. Freezing. Keep going down. Keep going down. I want to go over there. No, we should make some room while we're at it, too, though. Now, those apples, we'll just pick them up. There's going to be a slot for it, so I guess we're going to probably have to... I don't think we need the bandages right now, and the reason I say this is because we could actually make bandages really easily from the clothing that we have, so we could definitely give that up, and... I guess that's it. Alrighty. Let's rush over here, pick this up. Apple. Apple. You're the apple of my eye right now, alright? Great. That's not another apple, is it? Nope. But now we're freezing again. Let's get back under the tree. We'll read that note here pretty shortly, too. I'm just trying to get away from the rain here for a second. Alrighty. Let's read note. Run back. The note reads, I have constructed a campfire which keeps me warm and allows me to cook meat. This is done by combining wood stick, prepared leaves, and tie. Now, that's actually relatively easy to do for the most part. The problem is we have the prepared leaves right here, and the tie that it's talking about is the action. Wood stick is what actually confuses me. I have no idea how to get wood stick in this game, and oh, very funny. No, it's not that type of wood, guys. I swear to God, I know how to get that one, ladies. Let me tell you. But no, wood stick itself, the item, no idea how do you get that in the game. And it's not something I can look up right now online because the game hasn't really released yet. So I have no clue how to do that right now. I've thought of different ideas. I thought of grabbing the leaves that fall from the trees, that right there. Just cutting them up with a knife and just using the stem as a wooden stick, quote unquote. It doesn't work out. I've tried striking these trees before with my, pipe, knives. I have no idea. I've even tried beating down like those little tombstone boxes and no dice jack. So I have no idea how to get wooden stick to make that campfire. And as I mentioned, the game hasn't released yet, so there's no way of me just looking it up. Anyway, we need to continue going forward because I can't just wait here the entire time till this rain ends because we'll die of starvation more than likely. So after having checked out this area where I know there was food at this point I have no idea where else to get more food. So this might be the last limitation from this point onward because I have no idea where else to get food from. I know there's some rabbits and I do have a knife, so maybe I could kill a rabbit. You ever kill a rabbit, dog? That makes you a tough guy, huh? Killing rabbits? Listen to this guy. No, but really, I guess we'll probably have to do that, but I gotta find where that is again. So here is where we initially landed on this island itself. We're going to stop running here pretty soon because of my stamina, so... Oop, that is not what I was trying to do. Let's see here. Luckily, the rain did stop. Great. And I can't run. That's okay. We will just get my stamina back and maybe shake down a tree. That would help us out here a little bit. Can I shake you down? Should be able to. Great. Alright, so let's just hang out here, get my stamina back, shake down a tree. You know, the usual routine. What do you do when you're tired? Well, you obviously shake down a fucking tree. What, you don't do it? Let me tell you, when I go out jogging for my daily workout and I'm tired after that extremely strenuous process of just running around for, like, you know, over 2-3 miles a day, I go up to a tree and I start shaking the fuck out of it because I'm just so tired. Well, you don't do the same thing. That's weird. Anyway, those are just coconuts. Don't eat those right now, immediately. And I think we're done in this island. Now, what I wanted to show off that I didn't really get a chance to is gonna be over here, more than likely. God damn it, I should be able to see it at some point. I sort of got, I'm not bullshitting you guys, I'm not insane too. There's something over here to show off, but can't get the right angle for... Oop. Weird. Let me swim over here a little bit. And it's a lot easier to see here from the water itself, I suppose. And we have to go back to this island because that's where we're going to be doing most of our next adventuring from. Because we're done in this little... This is a little small island that we just went to. There's nothing else here to my knowledge other than the freaky thing I'm trying to show you here. And have we been to that island over here? To the left. I don't think we have. No, we have. That's where we crash landed. And then we came across to this island. And then we came back to the small one over here. Can we see this now? Yeah, you see that over there? Oh, turn around, Falcon. That over there? You can see it up close if I had gone to it, but I don't want to waste any time because my hunger and thirst meter is always actually against me. That's a radio tower of some kind. So I am not sure what a radio tower is doing in these seemingly deserted islands, but again, with the whole, I guess, mention of weird experiments and creepy stuff happening and, you know, science labs and evolution signs, you know, I'm pretty sure it definitely has something to do with the overall story of the game itself. So anyway, we're going to wrap up the episode here for today. I'm going to get back to this island. We are going to continue going forward, and from this point on, I only know of one other location outside of being completely blind at this game, and that's where we're going to probably head to. And more than likely, we'll probably die there because that's where some enemies are finally at. And I want to show some of those off, definitely. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.